124san here. This will be my second recorded session of Final Fantasy Draft in Magic the Gathering Arena. Wish me good luck and let's begin. Alright, here we are at Pack 1 Pick 1. We have Cecil Dark Knight as the rare. He can transform into Redeemed Paladin, but only if you already lost half of your life, which means it's very easy to transform in the late game. However, in early game, when Cecil deals damage, it's gonna cost you the same amount of life. So you're gonna hurt both players if you're attacking with him, which is not great. Because of this, I don't think I should Pack 1 Pick 1 him. It's because the downside is... the downside is pretty big, but the upside in late game is very good. I still like the Thunder Magic though. Cecil is not a bad card, but I just don't like his playset style of risking life early on. And Thunder Magic works in every deck. And it's a pretty good removal. Other than that, there's also Dragon's Wyvern. But yeah, can't go wrong with either. Now we have Pack 1 Pick 2. We have Shadowbringers, the 5.0 version of Final Fantasy XIV as Dovin's Veto. Only counters non-creature, so not playable in draft. And I don't think there's like an exceptionally good monocolor card, so I'm gonna take the Emperor of Alamesia here. The Emperor from Final Fantasy II as a blue or red for non-creature spell, and you need to cast cost 4 or greater non-creature spell to give him counters and eventually flip him into the Lord Master of Hell, which is a very good payoff. And I'm gonna pick him for Pick 2. Pick 3, there's Endwalker. So after Shadowbringers, we're now in 6.0 Endwalker now. Brainstorm, a very strong Vintage Cube card, only because there are fetch lands here. There, not here. There isn't any fetch lands here, and the shuffling effect is scarce. So actually not that great in this set. On the other hand, we have Crystal's Chosen, a really strong late game card, but you need to hit the 7 mana. Resentful Revelation, very good in black. Mountain Chocobo, very good in red. And Hunter Mark is a very good black card. But I kinda want to stay to red a little bit more because of my early picks. And Magitek Infantry also good in white. Stuck is a decent removal, and Tongue Greeter is the best green creature. There's a little something for everyone. Pick 4. There's a second Magitek Infantry for those who pick Infantry last pack. But my pick will go to Dragoon's Wyvern, which is 3 mana 2/1 flying, make a 1/1. Pretty good creature. Taking it over Freya Crescent. Crescent is the bread. Freya is only good if you are doing red-white equipment. But I'm most likely gonna do red-blue spells. So taking Dragon's Wyvern and pick 5. Not that great. There are Red Mage Drapier. It sounds like a blue-red or red-black spell stack, but the baseline is a 2 mana 1/1, pretty bad. And it costs a non-creature to give it only +2, and it trades into the 1/1 from Dragoon's Wyvern. Not great. And the best off-color card is Cloud of Darkness, but that's like 2 colors different. Both colors are different from what we had. Lockco is decent, and we have 1 blue card to go with it, but let's go with Syncope first. Pick 6. Well, 0 red card, no good blue cards, but it's a very good black card in Resentful Revelation. This would go pretty well with the Lockco last pack. I'm still gonna pick it. That's probably the best card in this pack also. Pick 7. No good red card, blue card. Probably have to take the Crystal's Chosen just because it's the best card. And we have a Realm Reborn, a free trial of Final Fantasy 14. You can play the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the awards-winning Heaven's Ward and Stormblood, and you can go to up to level 70. Did I get the copy past the right? Pick 8. We have Rinoa as a very good signpost for green-white, but 0 green cards here. We also have White Mage Staff, which is a very good very good white spell. Goes well in the blue-white archetype, and I think I'm gonna pick this. Red is not doing good. Oh no. Pack 1, pick 9. This is our pack in pick 1. A lot of stuff are gone, but Dreams of Laguna is still there. I'm gonna pick the Dreams of Laguna here. Pick 10. Even if I'm playing blue-white, I'm definitely not playing Shadowbringers, aka Dolphin's Veto. Not too great. Auron's Inspiration goes pretty well with the Crystal Chosen, so I'm gonna pick this. No one picks Magitech Inventory and Crystal Chosen. I think Inventory is easier to seize, and so that's why I should probably go with the Crystal Chosen. And we just need to pick a second Magitech Infantry from pack 2 and pack 3, and this will be golden. Iceland is playable, this is playable, good. Alright, looks like we are most likely blue-white, because red is completely cut from us. Ready? Pack 2, pick 1. We have Sarah Ferron as the rare from Final Fantasy 13. However, she's not a great card here, because 3 mana 2/2 as a baseline makes your legendary creature spell cost 2 less to cast, but that's pretty much it. And you can flip her into the crystal, but the crystal only buffs legendary creatures, which there's a lot of legendary creatures, but you're not gonna fill off your deck in it. So the pick here will be either land or White Mage Staff or Lionheart or Sahagin. I think I like Lionheart enough that I'm gonna pick it here. 4 mana non-creature spell that goes with the Sahagin if you get one. Artifacts for blue-white artifacts, and deals 2 damage. Romantic Lantern. This is a Crystal of Outer Cave. If you have this on board, you can cast every single spell without caring for the color. But kinda weak otherwise. We are not looking to splash anything at the moment. Really want some interaction, which means Ice Magic is good here. We can play Splash the Thunder Magic if we have to. Feels like Ice Magic here. Pick 3. Gilgamesh. Well, I know red is heavily cut in pack 1 direction, so maybe it's a good idea to pass the Gilgamesh to the player next to me, so really push them into red. And in the meantime, I picked a very good white removal / ramp, which is White Aura Sight. Kills everything and help us ramp into the Crystal Chosen, and we have 2 of them. Let's go with this one. Pick 4. We have Kuja as Inalia Archmage Ritualist. Eminence. We are not playing Commander, so Eminence is not going to trigger in Command Zone. But he does care about Wizards. But yeah, cool looking. Doesn't do much. It doesn't matter too much for us. And here we have a very good draw spell, Combat Tutorial. Help us with the late game. Also works well with the early features. Well, not only is it okay combat trick, it's no weirders, it's just fine filler. Works well with the Crystal Chosen, but Crystal Chosen is 7 mana. So Combat Tutorial it is. Pick 5. We have Yeah, we're getting all the red spells passing from this side. So the next player is gonna eat pretty good. And we are also eating pretty good with either Ice Magic or Weapons Vendor, which the equip cost, or even my Pixie, which is gonna be my pick here. Very good creature. Pack 2, pick 6. We have Christus or Scorpion Sentinel. And another suplex for the next player. Christus helps us with a lot of cards actually. Tutorial, Ice Magic, and if we get to 10 mana, you can get Christus Chosen. Yeah, a lot of upsides for this card. We already have a Urong's Inspiration. I'll need a second copy. Pick 7. Magic Damper works well if there is like a bomb creature that I really want to protect, which I don't have. Slash of Light is a okay interaction, and I think this deck needs some, so Slash of Light it is. Pick 8. Chocomok is decent. War of Omens is very good on defensive. And pick 8 Rinoa. Noah is playing green-white. But yeah, it's gonna be War of Omens. Pack 2, pick 9. Suplex goes around the table. Ah. Maybe we should be in blue-red, but I'm not complaining. Blue-white also works. Taking a filler creature, not gonna play anything here. Pick 11, not gonna play anything here. Maybe play this Merchant, don't like it though. Pick 12, You're Not Alone is certainly a playable combat trick. Let's play in. I really want a second copy of Magitech Infantry. We passed one earlier. Suplex, wow. Suddenly no one in red. Alright, pack 3, pick 1. Kefka Court Mage. If we are in blue-red, we're definitely splashing for Kefka, because Kefka is just good. When Kefka enters or attacks, it makes everyone discard a card, but you're gonna draw up to 2 cards if the discarded cards have different types. This card is a value machine, and if you are able to attack with him like once or twice, game's pretty much over. But oh, there's a Lunar Whale! Lunar Whale is like the best blue rare in this set. You can just play everything for the top of your deck with this. Pack 3, pick 2. Zack Fair. A very good card for the red-white aggressive deck. This is not an aggressive deck, and this is the best deck for Gator Cat actually, because I'm gonna have a couple equipment for it. And Flyers. Flyers are premium in this set. A little bit lacking in interaction. Maybe I should pick Ice Magic over it. I think I should. Take an Ice Magic. Here it is. Pick 3. We have a lot to do here. We have a Delivery Moogle. A very good card, but we are stacked. We have 3-4 drops already. We have a Sword of a Leviathan, a pretty good counter spell. But are we playing on instant speed? Not that much. I think I should take a Dragoon's Wyvern to smooth the curve. Technically, the Leviathan also smooths out the curve, but Dragoon's Wyvern is more proactive. And we got a second copy of Dragoon's Wyvern. There's also a Sephiroth's Intervention, a very good removal. Not our business though. Okay, 3 drops are set. And then we have pick 5, we have a Chocomog. Chocomog actually works well with the Crystals Chosen, but if we play it early, then it's gonna die after chapter 4. Don't think this is a deck that wants 2 Dreams of Laguna though. I think I still take a Chocomog. At this Merchant. Pick 6. Paladin's Arms is good because Artifact, Shelf Select. We actually don't have any of the signposts that cares about Artifact. But maybe we get another Weapon Merchant to cheat this, and it makes the Slash of Lights a little bit better. Pick 7. Okay, second Magitech Infantry. This is what I want. First copy of Magitech Infantry is like, yeah, maybe it's a 1-mana 2-1, but if there's a second copy, you just spend 3 mana and you get a second copy from your deck. And they both become 2/1s. Pretty good. Gate. The Emperor. Oh, could have been a decent blue-red deck, but we're far from that now. We have a lot of playables already. So Sentinel versus Syncopate. Don't think I need a defensive 2-drop. I already have a wall, so take a Syncopate. Don't think I'm actually playing it though. Big 9. There is a Crystal Fragments, 1 mana, +1/+1 equip 1 equipment, flips into Alexander. I can prevent damage dealt to creatures I control. Actually works well with Crystal's Chosen. Let's take this. Don't know if we are playing it though. Mingwu. Mingwu front side is just bad. 5 mana 3/3 for Vision's Lifelink. Dies to like all the removals in this format. And only works on clerics. White Mage is a cleric. Sage is a cleric, but yeah, I just don't like that card, period. Nothing in 11, nothing in pick 12, nothing in pick 13, and let's get to the deck building. We have 29 cards in the main deck, and this deck probably runs 17 lands, so 6 cards. We are making 6 cards here. This is not a Zac Fair deck, so Zac Fair can be cut. You're not alone, it's more for aggro. Should this actually be a more aggro deck? No, it looks like it. Don't think there's any mana to hold Syncopate. Not a Dream of Streams of Laguna style of deck. It's pretty proactive. Priestess is actually not C-drop. Paladin Sam says, Uron's Inspiration works super well with the Dragoon's Wyvern. And I actually wasn't thinking about Uron's Inspiration when I picked the Wyverns, because Wyverns are just generally good. But yeah, it worked out. And Combat Tutorial works very well with 1-drop and 2-drops. And if we're going aggro, the Imperial City of Arcadis becomes a little bit worse, because Defender cannot attack. Still cycles a card, and we have like 4 actual creatures that can attack, so that should be fine. We are cutting 3 more cards. Ice Flame helps smooths the deck. So certainly want to keep it. Luna Well is the best card in this deck. Combat Trick. Cutting a Combat Trick. Works pretty well with the Dragoon's Vyvern though. Chokamog also pretty good. I think I'm actually cutting Ice Flame. And I actually don't need 2 Crystal Chosen. That makes me a little bit sad. Keep taking it over a Magitech Infantry. Because I need to cut something here. Feels like this is actually an aggro deck that I wasn't thinking about it. And we can cut a land, go to 16 lands. But the crystals chosen, then I shouldn't play any of the crystals chosen if that's the case. In that case, Zac Fair can goes in. Zac Fair works well with aggressive deck. And yep, this is a kind of a pivot. We take those crystals chosen early in pack 1, and then we ended up playing none of them. But yeah, this deck is most likely suited to be aggro, even with the Wall of Omens. It doesn't attack, but it makes Slash of Lights better, and blocks on the ground if I am dominating in the air. Alright, this is not an orthodox blue-white deck, but I think this is the best to go with. And let's get to the gameplay. Alright, here we are at game 1. Start hand is amazing. Outside of Christus, which does nothing. Oh, maybe I should cut Christus. I'll re-evaluate her after this game. But yeah, it's a very good hand. 1 into 2 into 3. 1, 2, 3 punch. Infantry 1, Pixie 2. Throwing like a lot of lands, not what I want. But hopefully I draw less. It does make Twisted better though. Alright, Brown is completely shut off by the 3 mana 6 Chocomog. We still have the Pixie to help card selection. A Chocomog is pretty good. I'm gonna play the Wyvern, and next turn I'm gonna play the Chocomog to make our flyers do more damage. They are on green-white with Chocomog number 2. They're probably gonna attack on the ground because cannot block the flyer anyways. Take the 4. And we are gonna play our own Chocomog to buff the board. And attack with the Pixie and the Wyvern, which deals 6 damage in total. No thanks. No land, please. If there is an artifact, match the infantry will attack for 3 with Chocomog's help. No blocks. We are in war now. Uh-oh. That I regret my life decisions, because fetch Chocoball that completely shuts down chump blocking. But if we attack with everyone, we can still play Christus. Adds 2 toughness to the board. Dwarven only adds 1 toughness. That's sad, really. Match that infantry on search for tapped creature, which is not good. Play the crystal. Yes, 3. If you attack with all, they have to block, but we die on the crackback. So cannot attack with all. Can certainly attack with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But they can, if I attack like this, they can eat with the bird. So I have to attack with the Chocomog. Ugh. This is really painful. I'll make this equip. I think I'm leaving the Chocomog behind because 3 toughness. Attack with everything else. Survey 1, no thank you. Yep, that's like a minus 2 or 3 damage. Because if they have a land, Chocoball have landfall. We're doing okay on defensive. Re-equip to Chocomog so it blocks Fat Chocoball. Yep, one of the Chocomog gonna die. But wait, if they deal with the Chocomog, I am gonna lose. I shouldn't put the equipment on the Chocomog. They just lose me the game. I should put it on the Dwarven Castle Guard. If they have a removal, that is. If they don't have removal, then I just win in the air. But if they have removal, it's lose. Force to block everything here. Urons, that's a +4. I think, yeah, I don't have enough toughness for this. This Batman? I probably should have chump blocked earlier. But yeah, turn 5 is very likely to have a Chocoball for the trample. And yeah, this game certainly showcased how good that Chocoball is. And let's go to the game 2. Alright, here we are at game 2. And we got 1-drop equipment into a 2 into combat tutorial. Very good hand. Not as good as last game, but we'll play almost everything. 4th land will get us Wise Aurasight. 2nd drop, Resistance Trap. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about re-evaluating her, because not that likely I have Instant Sorcery if I'm not self-milling. Oh yeah, she will work well with combat tutorial later. You are not alone can help help me eat the rats, but don't think that's why. Like, I can attack, trade with the rats, combat tutorial on the token, maybe. Or if there's no trade, I just put it on the cancel card afterwards. Maybe they're not trading because I didn't pay 1 to equip. Okay, they trade, sure. Take the trade. Not using the UNR alone because it's not mana efficient. Target me, target token, draw 2 cards. Land, yep, that's great. So next turn I can play White Aura Sights into Zac Fair against whatever card they play. Gaius, oh, Gaius gonna eat this token. That makes the play last turn kinda worse. Gaius is not a card worth Aura Sighting, so we can play a Magitech Infantry and pay 3 mana to get another one. I also use up all the mana. Do this in turn. Tapped, land, 3 mana open. Into a merchant, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna trade into a Gaius. I'll make sure I activate before it dies. It works. Next one, Paladin's Arms and Zac Fair. I can pay 1 to eat the merchant, and I can still play a Paladin's Arm after. Feels like that's a better play. So attack first. Use a 1 mana combat trick to eat their 3 mana creature. The damage, and still play a creature after. And now we have 2 creatures, they have none. And if they play a big thing, I just White Aura Sight it. They don't have anything that I can play Quistis for. I have a We're Not Alone, that's not a good card to get back. And Combat Tutorial, that's a good card to get back. I can also exile their Laguna. I think I'm gonna do that if I draw land. That also denies their value. Yep, draw land. Magitech Infantry or the hero trades with their stuff. But I think I need to trade with this, so I can use Quistis to exile their Laguna. Attack all. And we can set up Zac Fair next turn. Laguna. I can also like save the Quistis if I have 6. Maybe that's a better play, and I can play a Zac Fair to protect my attacking feature. Cecil. As for if I save this last turn, I would have exiled the Esper Origins. Oh well. Play this Zac Fair, so all my creatures are safe. And attack all. Ah, I forgot to equip. But maybe I keep out the Slash of Light. Zac Fair, this Quistis. And they're gonna take 2 more from Cecil. And play this Pixie. Only 1 mana left, so just equip to Pixie and pass. Yeah, as for Origins, gonna flip into a Esper Marduin and get them a card, get 2 mana after, and then +2/+2 trample to the entire board. Pretty good card. Corner me with Black Mages, sacrifice a weakest creature to it. And then this is a double Black Mage with a trigger on it, with 2 instances of whether you cast a non-creature deals 1 damage to opponent. Pretty cool. Draw land, that's not pretty good, but I can equip to the Pixie and attack all. And not drawing any more lands. Or maybe the next card still lands. Hopefully that's not the case. Attack for 8 damage. Slash of Lights can deal with As for Marjoin, if they don't have any removal, or they're just gonna Sephiroth it. Sure. I take 2 damage from Sephiroth. And that makes Slash of Light a little bit worse. I think I need to slash that. Slash of Nice is... I think maybe saving is still a good idea. Save it, actually. My turn. Land, another one. I can flip Alexander into flying 4/3 that attacks for a turn. I think I'm gonna do that right now. Prevent damage done to my creatures. Yep. I'm most likely playing Esper Marjoin this turn. Yeah, I really wish I exiled. I played there Esper Marjoin. Well, okay, this is a better target for Slash of Light. Simple Renovation, whoop. So if I move the Paladin's Arms to Quistis, and I slash the Dragoon, I do 4 damage and then 5 damage. So I'm gonna slash this, that's for sure. They get rid of a forest. And stuck. They got rid of a stuck. That means they have a good thing in their hand. Play this Chocomog, because Chocomog is also a threat. They can attack. I do 5 damage this way. They chum block here. And next turn, Alexander gonna tap all their creatures. So if I have 1 creature that can attack, I win. Hopefully that's the case. I went through a lot of cards, all these 1-drops. Those 1-drops put a lot of work. Ice Flame. They tapped out for the Ice Flame. It tapped something, but I still have 1 attacking creature, and I can just equip these arms to it. And that marks my victory. Alright. Here's game 2. 1-1 going into game 3. Alright, here we are at round 3. Starting with Magitech Infantry, War of Omens. These 2 are playable. Only 2 white lands, so Pixie and Lunar Whale are not playable. Also need more lands for Lionheart. But we are on the draw, and we have the War of Omens to help with drawing. So I'm gonna keep this one. But yeah, we do need to draw an island at some point. Hopefully right away. I don't need to think about it. Nope. We got a Zack Fair. Let's play with the infantry first. And then into War of Omens. Really need an island right here. They play a blue. Maybe they have a 3rd color because if they war map. Like the war map right away. Yep. For black, and they got another war map. If I play Dwarven Castle Guard, that helps me with attacking, and if we draw a 3rd land anyways, then we can play a 3-drop. By 3-drop, I mean activate Magitech Infantry. And if we don't draw a land next turn, we can still play War of Omens. So this is what I'm gonna go with for now. I'll flip the board more. Uh-oh, it's the best uncommon, Summon Fenrir. Get the land, next creature gets a counter, and then draw a card. Yeah, I don't feel so good here. If I play Crystal Fragments, infantry can attack, but I'm gonna miss the land draw for sure, so let's draw into a land. Nope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Draw into no lands. And now they can play a 5-drop. And feel really good about it. Go to combat. You don't have any creatures. And we got ours. Nice. That means we can play Zac Fair. We can activate Magic Inventory so everything's straight into this Fenrir. If somehow we get like more attack, then Fenrir doesn't even draw a card. But I don't think we need to go for that. If you play Zac Fair and activate, you'll need it. I'll need to play a Crystal Fragments after. I can just attack all, and if they block Magic Inventory, if I do Yundal alone on their 5 mana, that's a little bit too risky. Because if I play Yundal alone, I can play a Ilmek Pixie after, so let's try that. 5. And do they have anything in return? It's not good enough. Because our combat trick is way too large. Alright, so I'm gonna eat their Fenrir. They didn't draw a card with Fenrir and didn't get a counter, which is good. I'm gonna play this Pixie so we can attack in the air. The bad news is they have access to 7 mana, which is the Omega mana or Anima. Anima gonna give them pain. Draw a card, lose life. Here we have Plains. And the ground attack is not good right now. But air attack is certainly good. I think I'm just gonna play the Lunar Well and attack near. That's it. Next draw is gonna be land, which is both good and bad. Yeah, attack with push 2 more damage, but let's just attack with flyer. Don't think I need this island. And you're gonna get a plains if you don't want this island. Oh, we take those. Ping. I think the anima is actually helping us by pinging the opponent once each turn. Although they have like a lot of mana, that means they can cast a big thing or a lot of things. It's 8 manas already. Although Zac Fair doesn't give hexproof, only indestructible, so it only protects something like Scepter of Intervention, not something like the tap and untap. Final Days from hand, make 2 tapped. Fine. They have 1 creature in the yard. They're not gonna attack on the blocks. Another land on top. Not good. Not good news. I can play this equipment right now to do more damage. Because if I play this equipment, I cannot play Lionheart afterwards or anything on the top. So I think I keep back. Lunar Well, tap Zac Fair to crew. But if we are activating Zac Fair, then we can play Lionheart anyways. Think any damage matters. I'm gonna play this Crystal Fragments right now. Then the white mana to equip 1 to Pixie. And things gonna attack all now because we are not gonna get an attack in when they have horrors on. Yep, that's the card that Zac Fair cannot protect. A little bit bummer. Attack, yeah, I'm gonna attack with all now. Put this down, we're gonna get another flyer, which is good. Very good news. Not gonna protect this. Because ground is not getting anyways. Play this Plains and have 1 mana for Zac Fair's activation. 3. I lose one more life. The good thing about the Lunar Whale is the static you may look at top cards is still active right now. So we know we're drawing a flyer next turn. Helps us with the decisions maybe. Round sketching for Ilmac Pixie. Fine, I can Lionheart the Pixie afterwards. And still have mana for Pixie. Attack, because it's going away. Sure. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna trade the Dwarven Castle Guard into a Horror if that's the case. My turn. Combat tutorial, go to top deck. I'm gonna play Lionheart, try to get rid of their Pixie. Maybe I eat a counter spell here. I didn't, good. Here, my Pixie is done here. Then I attack with Pixie and Dwarven Castle Guard. And Zakfir still protect me from any sort of removal. Destroy base removal. 1-for-1 trade, I still get 1-1 after. If Pixie is still alive, let's win. Hopefully that's the case. They stare at Zakfir a little bit. Maybe this card gave them enough headache. Next one is sack a creature and lose 3. I'm gonna sacrifice the Wall of Omens because it's not gonna attack. And the Wisp. Yep. Sephiroth intervention on a hero. Sure, because Zakfir protects the Pixie. Yep, Oblivion. Goodbye. Maybe they're planning on another play that requires us to only have 2 creatures. I cannot crew the Lunar Well because crew 1 is an activated ability which is locked down by stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. So here, we just need one. Oh, we actually need to equip here because or use the combat tutorial or activate Zakfir because Zakfirov's intervention gain 2 life. Only returns permanent. Is there a permanent that kills me? Round sketching? Oh, the round sketching is not a permanent. If I play a permanent, that means I just win because Zakfir can give counter. Or I just combat tutorial. Like, I just win here. And then attack. Alright. Now we are at 2-1, heading into game 4. Alright, here we are, game 4. Let's do this. Starting with 3 lands, that's nice. No 2-drop, not nice, but we do have a 3-drop. A little bit of reactive hand. Opponent goes first. Not something I want to see. Let's go for hand. Hopefully draw early drop. Nope, 3-drop. Sure. Let's just play the lands first. Okay. Dragon's lands. I can play an Ilmac Pixie, or I can just bounce it. I think I'm just gonna bounce it. Because, actually, I can still play the Wyvern. Wyvern is still tracing to it. Let's play the Pixie, actually. If I don't draw the Pixie, I'm gonna bounce it. Although, it does die to a Chocobo Kick. Not gonna trade. Scout. Okay, Scout is fine. Now we just curve out. Need a land on top. Slash of Light. Actually, Slash of Light is also fine on top because it kills anything they have. And we're gonna have more creatures by playing Dragon's Viper. And now you are not alone, it's a +4/+4 combat trick. Some inferior, not something I like to see. I'm gonna trade into scout, gonna slash the scout. And I'm gonna, if I attack all, maybe they are not even blocking. Have a slash and not alone. Actually, let's attack all. We need a land now. Kill this Fenrir and prevents them from having armor counter. Then let's slash this Scouts, because Scouts does 3 damage. And now we have more creatures. If they had play a big thing, then I will need to draw a white Orsite. It's fine. Mughal is I think the worst plane cycling because the baseline is a 5 mana 3/4, which is not good in 3-day standard. So yeah. Easily dies into a white aura site. Then we also attack all. Or we leave something back to block, but we can also bounce it. Next turn, so let's just attack. We don't need any more lands. Playable creature. That's not a good enough card that I want to keep though. We either want more explosive play. Yeah, we definitely want more explosive play. This is fine. Yep, Dragon's Wyvern is good. I can bounce on their turn. We'll play the Wyvern first. And I can also block with Wyvern if I play Wyvern. It's good. I'm good against like any sort of combat trick here. Would be nice. If I keep the land, the Quistis can have access to 3, but I don't need 3, so get rid of the land. She'll get access to Ice Magic. Ugh, that's bad. Because I'll have to tap for Wise here and then return their Mughal in response to this. Otherwise, they're gonna eat my creature. By Mughal. Okay, if they tap out for Mughal, then I can just bounce the Mughal with Quistis and win in the air. Oh, the Dragoon is scary though, but they tapped out. So I can afford to go to 1 actually. Sure. No blocks here. Down. Tap land, yep, music to my ears. And oh! Then I just realized a big thing. I no longer have access to 5 mana. Damn. And use menus. I have a lot of blockers here. But if I attack all, block 1. Wait a second, did they just die? 1, block 1. Yeah, that's like enough damage. Let's do this. Yeah. They probably didn't think this through. Oh, I also didn't think it through because I lose my mana when they blow up the aura site. But yeah, we got there. 3-1, heading into game 5. Alright, here we are at game 5. We got turn 1, match the infantry, turn 2, hold up Ice Magic, turn 3, Wyvern, another land for aura site. Pretty decent hand. But opponent goes first. And I also match the infantry. I think we're gonna trade into that. Just because we are second. Yep, you attack, I block. But is that? Or they know about this and oh well. Let's block. One trade. You have nothing? Sure. I have nothing to play right now. I'll pass. If they play a Paladin's Arms, I cannot bounce the token because it has Ward 1. But if they play Cat, well, it's only doing 1 damage. No big deal. Play my own creature. Yeah, so this is why I'm eager to trade, because I also have my own 3-drop. And I am bro, not block that. If I don't play anything, I'm gonna play the Aura Sight on the Cat. They draw inventory maybe? Yeah, I think that's good enough reason to deal with this Cat right here. And a hero on the inventory block. Aura Sight can be suplex by red removal. That's also 1-for-1 from them. That's fine. Attack in the air. And then block the inventory when they attack. Opera Love Song. Exile 2 cards. Bring Hilder, Gaelic Cat number 2. Oh. Those are good cards. If they don't have land in hand, they probably play Bring Hilder right away to try to heal a land and then play the other card. That way they like draw up 2 cards with Opera Love Song and Bring Hilder. And yeah, Christus. I almost forgot about her. I think she's okay staying here because of the ice magic I have. And if they play thunder magic, I can just pay 1 more mana to use theirs. Good thing in late game. Okay, they're not gonna risk the Bring Hilder and play Cat. Fine. In that case, the island, I can bounce that. Bounce or top or bottom. I can actually top or bottom that, because I cannot play Paladin's Arm after. So let's play Paladin's Arms. Cannot equip because it costs 4. The bounce only gets 2 more damage. Don't think we're in a hurry actually. We're gonna attack on the ground later. Maybe they play artifact to make this 3 damage, and then I bounce in response. Okay, no need to bounce right now. Oh, actually, that gives them the second artifact. And let's bounce now. And now can attack with the dragoons. And Zakfir can protect the paladins too. Or I can just move the paladin's arm away to the flyer. And I still have mana up for Zakfir, which is great. Let's attack with 1 hero. But if attack with 2, they can attack back. And 2-1 on Zakfir, which is not that great. So 1-1 blocker for the hero. Okay, they're trading. That's nice. And they're down to 1 artifact on board. And now I don't even need to use Ice Magic on the Gaelic Cat anymore because we have Zakfir. Upkeep, yep. Don't even need Zakfir to protect right now, which is nice. You're not alone. The combat trick also can just help us like literally win if they don't have a flyer. Because with 3 creatures it's +4. Dragon Wyvern gonna have for 8. Let's attack. Oh, I think I'm actually gonna try this. Let's push 2 more damage here. And then Ice Magic on the end step. And the Quistis on Dragon's Wyvern afterwards. Yeah, the Dragon's Wyvern is not dying to for damage-based or destruction-based removal with Black Fear. But the gonna die will by Aura Sight, which is not what I want to see. Hopefully they don't have that. Oh, another activation. 1, 2, 3. You have 4th. Wow, your draft pod is certainly something. Attack with the Gannicat. I'm gonna do the Blizzara or bottom bounce. Yep, we got him. To the top. GF Ifris, okay. That means I win. Just by Christus on the +4. My turn. Christus trap on. Yep. And they conceded. Alright. 4-1. Already, well, not already better. There's a chance I just lose 2 and go to 4-3 just like last time. But here we are. 4-1. Going into game 6. Alright. Here is game 6. And we're starting with an all-white hand. Everything is playable. Is that good enough reason to keep? I think so. Also, I'm on draw again. Rina really does love that. Draw another land, don't like that, but everything's playable for now. Play everything. Oh, I cannot train to that. Draw a C draw, but cannot play it because no blue. A little bit sad. Rufus Shinra. That's not a good card to see, but we do draw island. Oh, they're gonna get their Dark Star. So let's. Oh, we can play a White Mage Staff and then next turn Dragon's Wyvern with Dark Fear Protection. I feel like there would be a better play. And I'm gonna double block on the ground to kill this Rufus. And if things doesn't work out, there's also always Zac. Rufus attacks, makes a Dark Star. Double block here. If they use -2 though. Yep. And Zac Fair doesn't do anything. Should be set? Sure. Tommy. Fragments. My turn. Aura Sight can get rid of Rufus, but I think I should wing out the Dragon's Wyvern first, and with Zac's protection also. And don't block Dark Star. Not gonna block Rufus or Dark Star. Actually. The Coral is also annoying because they can just tap down stuff. Yep. Back to Big Rod. Rufus on defense, very good on defense actually, but they're out of mana to tap for Coral. My turn. I can white Aura Sight token, or I can just equip. Give me that to equip. And attack to gain life and pass. Nothing too threatening, but they're all shaving down my life total, which is not great. All attack. Zac, if I don't think Zac Fair should block anything, because Zac Fair can give a counter to someone if anything goes south. And it should definitely block Coral. Wings, Treachery, yep. In that case, I protect whoever is not targeted, which is this one. And we eat the Coral with Black Fair. I'm gonna have to use the white aura size on Rufus Shinra. We have 6 lands, but we can play everything in the hand. It's great. Don't need this 2-2 on defense. I'll just attack with flyer. Gain life. Both attack. Block the Dark Star. Crystal fragments can flip into Alexander. I think I'll do it right now. Play this. Exile this equipment. And I think I leave the 1-1 back in case I need to chump block. Always be bare seconds already. Ultima kills everything. And we get Rufus Shinra back because it kills artifacts. Oh, this is a disaster. And we draw land. Wow. This is probably the best Ultima I've seen. Also the first time I've seen it resolved. Arena, and then they everything in their hand. Oh, we're dead. Good game. Oh, 4-2, heading into game 7. Alright, here we are at game 7 with a 4-2 record. Hopefully we win this one, so it doesn't end up like the result like last time. Opponent goes first. Ugh. I will just keep going second. Sure. This is a very good hand though. 2-drop into a 3-drop. Monk's Fist. I think I'm on the defensive. Both Wall and Dwarven Castle Guard are good on defense. I'm gonna play the Castle Guard first. Because they're immune to damage-based removal. Or if they are willing to spend 3 minutes stacking Sanctum on it, that means they won't have removal for whatever I play next. Alright. And attack with this. The Dragon's Survivor, I'm gonna make a 1-1 that block favorably against Monk Fist. And now we are the aggressor. They do have 3 mana up. 3 mana can mean a lot of things. I can also play a Magic Infantry and a Pixie, but I think I just play the Wyvern. If they have color cell, they have it. They don't. Good. Very good for us. 1 mana Lionheart. Oops. Kill the Wyvern. That's not good. And draw a second Magic Infantry, and the activate ability is useless now. But Lionheart's +1, so Dwarven Castle Guard still blocks it if they equip. I think I just play everything else here. War into a Pixie. And actually attack with a 1-1 +2 I can block it. 4-3 if they equip. If they don't equip, I can block with Ward of Omens any day. With this many creatures, Slash of Lights also becomes good. And the White Mage Staff is like +2 for the Slash. Weapons Vendor. Well, that's certainly a Slash target. 1 mana to equip now. Hope they equip the Vendor actually, yep. That's good. So I can slash the Vendor right now. That's all value. White Mage Staff. Or I don't even do slash it. I can just... If I don't slash it, I'm also losing all damage on the ground though, and they have a Vendor, they can just keep moving equipment. Actually... let's move the equipment actually. Like in the air. Get the trigger. Out of my land. Maybe they're gonna play a big thing. I have to kill. Like this. Sid. Sid is 100% a kill. Tag with the hero. I can afford to not block because I'm gonna kill the Sid. Will be great for me. Alright. Gonna be playing a Castle Guard into Slash. Play the card first. There'll be 7 damage in case they have a +3 or whatever thing. But it's gonna be a +4 and I cannot help with it. Ready? This is good because that helps. I also get back the Slash. And I can also have this as a surprise. Well, if they have access to one more card and off their mana. That's good, both good and bad things for this display. Let's try to kill this Sid. If it works, I just need to block with 1. Single A? Sure. In that case, I don't think I need to block this. I was gonna quest this and slash again next turn. Where's this? Into a slash. Wait! Oh! Oops. Syncopate. Syncopate got me because Syncopate has. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into the owner's graveyard. This line of text got me. Wow. You learn something new every day. The life gain really helps me a lot. Chocomock. Okay, Chocomock is good. I'm gonna do an all-out attack after playing a Chocomock. Let's get this board flooded. Arsenal, that's a very strong card, but still only 1 creature. Are you gonna move it? Move the Arsenal to the Monk's Fist? Or to Sid? Sure. Attack the Sid, attack. Okay, calculation time. We have a lot of features, and this blocks the lethal attack. Too much math. There's no way they get trample, right? Yep. But they just concede on spot because they don't have enough blockers, and it doesn't matter if they have enough blockers because I'm just gonna Chocomock it, and yeah. Syncopate, exile the spell it countered. This is something to keep in mind. Oh, it actually mattered this time. Alright, so this is 5-1. Better than last time, which is pretty good. Oh no, 5-2 actually. Better than last time, getting 1600 gems, which is more than the entry fee. Get our money back. Heading into game 8. Alright, here's game 8. Opponent is a mythic rank 175. Ooh. I'm gonna put some pressure on me. This hand, a 2-lander with 1 more land, access to Wyvern, and 1 more land on top of that, access to Lionheart. I think it's a good enough keep. And play my creatures first. This is the first time I'm on play, finally. And we immediately top deck land, which is good. Attack with Zack Fair. They play a tap to blue red, and then a mountain into a Robon. I can block Robon all day. Ground. And the Robon attacks attach the equipment. That's something to keep in mind. If they play a Samurai's whatever thing, yeah, I don't get to block anyways. So let's attack. The Samurai's Katana. Or the Paladin's Arms. Or I can double block actually, but let's do it like this. I'm on play after all. Yeah, this is Roban after the event, so he only has his right arm now. Island. Hopefully I draw my 4th land. Combat tutorial. Okay, that makes it outside of Lionheart's range. Not something I want to see. If I don't draw, I did draw a land. Or I can still attack with the Dwarven Castle card because it's gonna trade into Zac Fair bit essentially. And I'm also on the aggressive side after all. I think I just play a Crystal Fragments equipped to this hero. So I can attack with everyone but Zac. And Zac trades into anything here, which is good. Blow the Zac Fair. Give a counter here. Alright. I can move the equipment now. I think I'm actually gonna do that. Yeah, damage doesn't cause it to die because of indestructibility. And next turn, just gonna play the White Mage Staff. If they don't play anything, if they play something in the range of Lionheart, just blow it up. Or if they play a 4 toughness, I'm still gonna attack all and then Lionheart. Works. Sketching on our Dragoon, he has a 1/1. Yep, that's in Lionheart's range. See it. And attack with everything. It's gonna trade into the 1/1. I still get a 1/1 afterwards. And spend 2 mana to equip and then play the White Mage Staff next turn. Very good for us. Land. Raw number 2. Wow, you have 2 raw bonds. But Raw is not too much of a great card, especially for this deck. I don't see any equipment on him. Tutorial. Raw coming with that sick tutorial. Play the planes. Lionheart is 2 to equip, so this is 3 to attack. Or I can move the Crystal Fragments here. But I can afford to attack with everything and play a White Mage after. Yeah. This is the good thing about equipment. Is when you're ahead, you can rearrange this equipment. They're also good menacings. I can equip the Lionheart after this. And it's lethal in the air right now. What's the worst thing that can happen to me? 3 damage forward? But that's not gonna happen as opponents concede. We are at 6-2. Which means I will be playing the maximum amount of Magic the Gathering possible with this one draft. Win or lose, playing 9 games regardless. Yeah, 6 wins, 2 losses, heading into game 9, final game. Alright, here it is. Game 9, the final boss. Hope we can get this. Going first with 1-drop Zac Fair, 2-drop Light Mage Staff, access to 6 cards except for Paladin's Arms. Need 1 more land for that. But yeah, okay hand. It's a pretty good aggro curve. Just need 1 more land for this hand to be like the best thing ever. Tap land. I'll magic that infantry. Let's play the staff first. And hopefully draw land next turn. If there isn't a land, I think I'm either slash something or... Let's see. Okay, good. Very good. I can attack with both, trade with the Monk Fist. I think I'm not gonna do that. Alive. I trade with Zack or trade with the one with the equipment on. That's a decision for them. Or I can use a no, you're not alone, but I'll be playing a 1-drop afterwards. A bit awkward. I think I'm okay trading Zack for that. Like 1-drop for 2-drop. 4-4 2-drop. Because they still have this left behind. But I'm gonna play this Paladin's Arms. And not slash range goes to 4. And you are not alone, it's active. I play infantry. Okay. This would be a very good card, but they have to use it for blocks. And in that case, I can just magic that infantry and slash it and get everyone in. I can also use You're Not Alone to trade with the token, but this is more mana efficient. So if we are playing on 4 lands, we can still have You're Not Alone with infantry activate. And get a cat. Yeah, that is the normal 3/4 drop. But they do have a... Oh, the planes doesn't matter. If they have a planes, they can use it to protect their own stuff. But I can still use You're Not Alone to protect my stuff. So, tackle. Yep, I am not alone. Or I can do more damage. Let's protect the creature. If I do 4 more damage, then I can threaten lethal with Lionheart go to face as well, but I'm a very safe player after all. Fountain, access to 5 mana from my Castle Guard, goes wide, Dropkeep goes wide, but we are also going wide with infantry, getting infantry, and then Lionhearts blow this up. And it's not lethal, but they're going to 1. And they have to trade into Paladin's Arms. And next turn I can re-equip and stop if I draw a land. 1 costs 4, 1 costs 2, so if I draw a land, then I can equip both of them. Alright, they're at 1. What if they have an Ultima? That'll be the end of me for sure. Because and destroy all the artifacts, all the creatures, and they have 3 more cards in their hand. But I'm not playing around the rare. Okay, hopefully they don't have anything, and I'll win from here. Land, access to 6 mana. Samurai's equip is 5. If they equip, that means I win basically. Oh, yep, we got it. Trophy on the second recording session. That's nice. A hard-earned 7-2 trophy, and let's go through the deck again. So this deck, when I was drafting, I drafted 2 the Crystals Chosen really high, even past inventory over. But then, only after the draft, I realized this is an aggro deck. So I didn't play any of the Crystals Chosen at the end. Didn't play Iceland. Didn't play any single bait. As for the main deck, Zach Fair did a lot of work. He made all the 2/2s attack into 3/3 because I can sack him to give +1 counter and indestructible. Match that inventory also pulled a lot of weight as an early 1-mana 2/1 creature that searched for himself. And my 2 drops are doing great. The wall gets sacked to the Anima, and also it doesn't block into 4, but it's pretty rare to see a opponent gets a 4 in the attack. And but by far the MVP I think is Dragoon Wyvern. Makes two bodies and then attack in the air of a 2/1. Flying is really a premium keyword in the set because flying and reach are scarce, making offensive flying creatures infinitely better. Chocomog also helps with what this deck is doing. And Auron's Inspiration, I think I only drew this card once and it doesn't matter because I was already winning. And I never drew any card with the Luna Well this game. When I tried to throw it and attack, it got instantly tapped. Well, Celavi, my Aura says is a phenomenal removal. Help me with getting rid of any other stuff that's gonna be killed by Slash. And it also exiles, so no death trigger, and gives 1 more mana, 1 more mana sink to equip, or use the Crystal Fragments, other ability to flip into Alexander. Pretty good card. And Crystal Fragments, most of the time it's just a 1 mana, 1/1 equip 1, but it certainly did its work in that sense. And my interaction suite is pretty decent. You are not alone. It's a +4/+4 combat trick for 1 mana. It's a very good rate. Usually that rate is like for 2 mana. And for 2 mana this is not good, but for 1 mana, amazing. Slash of Light is also amazing when there's when there is the Job Select equipment and Dragon's Wyvern making multiple bodies. So yeah, this is the deck. Blue-white aggro deck with only like 4 drops below and 3 1-drop creatures featuring the Ward of Omen who cannot attack. Alright, that's gonna be it for today, and as always, thank you for watching and see ya.